or happy
Happy
Easter.
blinking Easter. What were your whiskies of choice this Easter?
Whatever was in front of me, to be honest. I was mind sweeping. No, not mind sweeping. That's what you do when you're at a party. Yeah, killing a few bottles off. What did I kill off? I killed off a Nick Neon that I bought a long time ago. So there was a little bit of that to go. And I killed off a beautiful 21-year-old Speyside from Master of Malt that I bought a little while ago. What else did I do? I think I had some. I was just trying to empty a few bottles, so I've got more room to put new ones in.
Nice, perfect. Oh, sounds delightful.
I didn't have any chocolate, Alex, at all, apart from a cup of hot chocolate last night.
Well, don't worry, because I ate your chocolate quota as well this weekend.
Fantastic. So I'm glad I knew I could depend on you.
All about balance. All about balance, Dave, for me. I'm just nothing if not a generous person. So tell me, what have we got coming up? First of all, let's go to what people can win.
We've got a lot to get through today. I mean, we've got 12 SKUs to go, 12 prizes to get through today with lots of whiskey. I can see a bundle of 3. I can see a bundle of 5. We've got a 40-year-old, a 42-year-old. We've got some old whiskey to go this week, but coming up there, you can win. Just looking at what's coming up or what's live at the moment. There's a Tamdhu 50-year-old, beautiful old Tamdhu from Speyside. I think that's the oldest one I've ever seen. That's from Gordon MacLeod's private collection. So they always have some fantastic old whiskies because they've been buying new make spirit for a long time. There's a Northport 40-year-old. For most people, that wouldn't mean a thing because it's a distillery that closed a long time ago. To see that it's like what I call rare as rock and horse shit. There's an incredible collection of Glengoyne. So that's 6 different whiskies. So that's their full core range, going from their 10 to their 30-year-old. I mean, that's some collection. If they just added a teapot dram, which I don't think you can buy outside of the distillery, that would have been like the full collection. What else is there? There's another Gordon MacLeod for 33-year-old Glenbergie. So that looks pretty cool. There's some tequila. So some Jose Cuervo Reserva, some old Añejo tequila. There's some Caroni rum.
First tequila to give away, actually. I wonder how it'll do, if it'll do as well as our rum and
brandies.
Cognac.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I've not seen any old stuff like that before, so that's quite interesting for me. There's a great 30-year-old whiskey collection. You know, we've done the 18s, we've done the 21s. Here we have 3 30-year-olds. I think they've all come up in singles over the time we've been doing these competitions. But this lot will win you 1 Glenfarclas 30-year-old, 1 Glenfiddich 30-year-old, and a Talisker 30-year-old. I mean, what a collection.
What a lineup.
There's a hell of a lot to get through next week. There's a Cali 40-year-old, so a 40-year-old special 40-year-old Caledonian distillery. So this is a closed grain distillery from Edinburgh. I have tasted this. This is from the special releases of 2015. It is absolutely spectacular. Sincerely beautiful old grain whiskey that has all of those sort of toasted coconut notes. It is beautiful.
That is quite the accolade.
That's quite a lot. Yeah, I really did enjoy that when I tasted that a long time ago. Some Japanese whiskey there that I don't know a lot about. I need to read up about that. There's some High Coast, which is a Swedish distillery. They've been making some great whiskies. So that's a collection of 4. And I've just seen gone up today while we were talking a little bit earlier, Balvenie 30-year-old. One of them, just amazing whiskies that I remember when it was quite a long time ago. It was a 10th of the price it is today. Yeah, exactly.
Bargains, these bargains, tickets.
There's a
gotta be in it to win it.
There's a Benromach 25-year-old rum barrel. There's some Dictador rums. There's Grand Champagne Cognac, a 34-year-old, 2 34-year-old Lafroigs from the Ian Hunter story, and just so much to look at. I mean, unbelievable amount of whiskies, rare, unobtainable for most of us.
And just for the price of a ticket, they can be yours.
They can indeed. Hey, right. Should we
On to this week, though. Let's find out who these blinking winners are.
Let's pick some winners. There we.
Oh, look at this beautiful box.
There we go. Okay, that's first lot today. It's 21 Hibiki from Japan. So it's just a beautiful bottle. A Hibiki 21-year-old, beautiful blenders. They regularly win, the best blenders.
Yes.
They've got a history of Japanese have got a history of blending just beautiful whiskey. I love the packaging on that with the ice-capped volcano at the background there.
So beautiful.
Are you ready with that, Will?
Oh, I'm so ready with this wheel.
Let's get a winner out of the hat.
Let's get a little winner going. Let's see. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Scott. That will be winging its way as soon as we can get it out to you. Don't forget, we want to see those winning photos.
See those smiles.
Extra bonus points for animals in uniforms.
Exactly. Or hats.
Yeah, animals and hats.
Technically, a uniformed hat, like a military style, maybe would be acceptable.
Yes.
Or a little cowboy hat, like kind of a hat with a job on an animal.
Dogs with scarves on. Love dogs with scarves on.
Dogs with scarves on. Oh, or like a little cat in a cravat.
Yes, exactly.
What have we got coming up next? Ooh.
Okay, we look at that collection there. That is a collection of 5 whiskies from our Darkness collection. So in here we have whiskies that we put into small octaves that have been seasoned with sherry. We buy them brand new casks that have been seasoned with sherry. Most of these are Oloroso. There is a Moscatel in here. But in this little lineup here, there's a Springbank 21-year-old, a Whitlaw 16-year-old, which is Highland Park, a Dalmore 14-year-old, a Glenrothes 13-year-old, and a Cognac 12-year-old. Most of these are Oloroso, apart from the Whitlaw, which has been in Moscatel.
Ooh, which is your favourite of these?
What would I pick out of here? The Whitlaw, definitely. Old Highland Park is always good. The Cognacs, the Cognacs that we've had, that we bottled, have always been my taste. They've got a worm tub that use the condensing, so that worm tub gives that meatiness, that body to the whiskey that I quite enjoy. When people ask me what's my favourite whiskey, I'll always say normally the next one. Ask me my favorite distilleries, and most of them feature worm tubs. It's about that.
I learn something new about you every week, Dave.
About that texture in the whiskey.
Should we see who the winner is of these fantastic Darknesses?
Ooh, what did I do there? I messed up there, didn't I? Yeah, took it in, took it out again. Teased.
Here we go. As we enter the lightest days, someone will have some darkness to drink. Linda P. Congratulations.
Linda P. Congratulations. A lovely set of sherried whiskies will be winging their way back to you sometime soon. Okay. There, where should we go? Now, let's go. Let's go for some cognac. This is a Mizunara cask, which is unusual. France and Japan meeting again for a second edition of their Mizunara cognac. So Courvoisier, and it's the first collaboration between the chief blender at Courvoisier, Thibaut Hontax, and the House of Suntory's chief blender, Shinji Fukiyu. This will be interesting. Something.
And this bottle will cost you almost £2,000.
It will do, yeah. And the reason why is anything that comes in a Mizunara cask is exceedingly expensive. It's really difficult wood to work with. It leaks. It's not the ideal wood for making a cask at all. However, we do persevere with it. So the chances of losing lots from Mizunara is the risk that we take. But the flavors that we get from Mizunara, that sort of delicate, sort of spicy sandalwood almost, is what we love about this. Let's pick a winner.
Let's pick a winner. Who is going to be this delicious winner today?
So just 163 tickets were sold from this lot. It wasn't a sellout.
And there's only 500 bottles, I understand, of these.
Yes, just 500 bottles.
Lady!
Yes, congratulations, Dave. That cognac will be winging its way to you very shortly. Congrats.
Congratulations. What have we got coming up next? We're whipping through those.
Okay,
We've got a lot to cover today.
We've got a lot to come. We've got a
lot of leaders.
We've got to go through. Okay, we've going to Ireland for some pot still whiskey. This is triple distilled pot still from Redbreast. This is the brand name, all distilled down in the New Middleton distillery down in near Cork. New Middleton distillery, beautiful, huge modern distillery, but the old distillery is there today. It's where Irish whiskey sort of relocated in the 70s. Yeah, this is a rare treat indeed. Yeah, beautiful bottling of Redbreast whiskey. This was bottled for La Maison de Whiskey, so it's sort of an independent, sanctioned by the distillery. But anyway, let's give it away. This was a sellout, just £6 a ticket.
Bar Guinness.
I love the old Redbreast. They all come across really lovely.
I love them too. I love also they have a little bird feeder in one of their gifts. And I think that's very lovely. John L. Congratulations, John L.
Congratulations, John. The Redbreast 22 single cask Oloroso Sherry single cask. There we go, from 2000. Excellent.
Flying to you, John.
Flying. Okay, let's get some rum into the mix. And here we have some Black Tot Last Consignment rum.
This is very interesting, the story behind this rum as well.
Yeah, this 40 years after Black Tot Day in 1970. That's when the rum practice of dishing out the rum. So my father would have been in the military, in the Navy at that time when the rum was dished out. So that's why our family are sort of a rum people. Rum was the background. My kids were brought up on rum before whiskey. And they still go for a rum hot toddy today when they're not well.
Oh my goodness. It's that sacrilege in your house.
So they were brought up on rum hot toddies, and whenever they come round and they're not feeling, Daddy, got any rum? You know there's rum in the house. You know there's rum in the house. And they walk away with a bottle. Yes, so the Royal Navy used to give out tots of rum every day, daily rum tot rations, and they stopped in 1970. So this is a piece of history that be beautifully bottled at 54.3% ABV. Comes with the tot cup, similar to those used in the days of the daily rum rations. It looks beautiful. I think
you should also try and make a mojito with this, just as like honoring the background of a mojito with the rum and the limes.
I think this is sipping. I would say this is sipping rum. Yeah, this is
maybe have a mojito on the side as well.
This is a proper sipping rum, I would say. But let's give it away.
Let's see who's won it. Who's going to be sipping on this rum?
This was very popular. Sold out quite quickly.
Claire! Congratulations!
Congratulations, Claire.
I agree. We're having a lot of lady winners, I'm assuming.
Nice.
Delicious bit of Black Tot there. Coming to you.
Yeah.
It's way to you, Claire. What have we got up next?
Well, you're going to take that word down. We are going to go to a beautiful old blended Scotch whiskey. This is a Chivas Regal 25-year-old blended Scotch whiskey. I worked in the Far East for a long, long time, and a bottle of Chivas or a bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label was the status symbol. To put a bottle of that on your table instead of the cheaper Thai branded whiskey Looks like you'd made it there. But a 25-year, very rarely did we see anything that old. Most of our Chivas was 12-year-old. Johnny Walker Black Label. We do it, Johnny Walker Black Label. Put that on the top. Yeah, but Chivas, beautiful Speyside whiskies rather than the smokier side of things from the black Johnny Walker side of things. 25 years old. So that means the youngest whiskey in here is 25 years old. It's glorious. I've tasted it. It's beautiful old blended Scotch. If you like old blended Scotch, and most of the world still does, because almost 90% of the world still drinks blended Scotch whiskey rather than the single malt. So they're not wrong. This is gorgeous.
They're not wrong. Half the world can't be wrong, surely.
Just £5 a ticket.
Let's see who's won this incredible bottle.
I hope it's me.
I hope it's me too. I was gunning for that black top, but there we go.
Oh, well, yeah. With your chocolate orange.
Yeah. Oh, don't! Yeah. I have many pseudonyms. Robert J. Congratulations.
Congrats, Robert. That's a lovely drop of whiskey to share with your friends and family. Just sit round, some big glasses, put the world to right. Yeah.
A classic dram.
Let people drink it however they want.
We shouldn't tell people how to drink. People just drink it how they want.
Absolutely.
Whiskey's for drinking whatever way you wish.
Absolutely.
Preferably with us, though.
Absolutely. Yeah, even better with us.
No, we don't have a bottle coming up now, but we have something.
We got a giveaway. So it didn't cost anything to enter this competition. However, you did have to enter the competition. I think there was a very, very simple question. So anyone have an opportunity. There was just one entry per person. So you're only allowed to enter it once, which is fair. We had a lot of people enter this. This is to spend £100 at Master of Malt on whatever you want. So it doesn't have to be rum.
Doesn't have to be whiskey.
You could buy yourself a book or a cocktail set, whatever you want.
Buy a home bar, part of the home bar.
Or you could build your home bar. You could build, yeah, absolutely
Buy
anything.
a bucket of Kiro dairy cream.
You could buy a bottle of Kiro dairy cream. Exactly. You buy a whole case of Kiro, 2 cases, and responsibly pour it over your cereal for breakfast. No, don't do that. That's wrong.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's very naughty.
Enjoy it responsibly. You don't want to be some sort of Marie Antoinette Kiro lover. I would like to be that. I very much see myself as that. Let's see who's won. Look at this wheel as well. It looks like it's a shimmering gold.
Shimmering CD disc, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go.
Let's see who's won 100. This fantastic.
Oh man, it's been psychedelic.
Yeah. So good.
A lot of people in there.
Michael H. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Michael. You have £100 to spend at Master of Malt.
However you wish.
Yep, whatever. If I were you, I'd buy some wonderful boutique whiskey. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
That's all you're going to say. Your ulterior motives there.
Challenge your senses and buy some boutiques.
Challenge your senses. Take a risk. Michael, take a risk. Buy something you would never try before.
Like taste the rainbow, isn't it? I think Smarties say.
That's Skittles.
Oh,
they used to have a marketing thing for Skittles where you could type in anything that you wanted, and then someone in a call center would read out your message. It was really cool. I can't even imagine how much that cost them though. Anyway, what's up next?
Okay, this is a single cask strength from Signatories. It's an independent bottler. This is a 26-year-old from the Glen Keith distillery. So this is a distillery we don't often hear about because it's one of those workhorse distilleries. It was closed down we nearly lost it altogether. But they do go and make some fabulous whiskey. It was I think it's still the home of Chivas's sort of lab. They do lots of different testing. And once upon a time, they used to make an Isla style of whiskey here called Glen or something like that. I can't remember. Glen Craig. Anyway, they used to ship. I was talking to the brand ambassador there a long time ago when I was trying to find out a little bit about Glen Keith when I wrote something for Boutique Whiskey after we bottled our first batch. And they were taking water from Isla right across to Speyside, right across Scotland, from the west coast to the east coast, because they thought that the water from Islay was important to make the whiskey. I mean, just bonkers that they were doing. Whether they were doing this 6 years ago, I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Let's find out who's won this one. Just £5
Let's see who the winner is.
Just $635.
Renee, congratulations.
Oh, I've got a bit of a lag now. Is that my internet?
Lag? It's because your internet's too fast. It's lapping you now.
It's lapping me. Okay, it's picked up again. Okay. I don't know. Something went funny then because I couldn't see the wheel working. What have I got open? How many things have I got open? Far too many. Let's close a load of things.
Oh my God, you've got too many tabs open.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. What have we got coming up next?
Okay, we're off to the Highlands. Hey, let's go to the Highlands. We've got a fabulous Dalmore King Alexander III whiskey. This is one of those Dalmores that really did tickle my fancy. I must admit, I've been to a couple of tastings where they've done lots of really fancy stuff. And this one, I must admit, was my favourite out of the lot several times in a row. So it's a beautiful whiskey. It's a bonkers mix-up. There's just so many different casks put in here. Wine casks, Madeira casks, different sherries, masala. There's some bourbon casks and port casks. I mean, it's a right mix-up, but the skill of the master blender, and this would have been put together by Richard Patterson, really does. This is a beautifully balanced, rounded whiskey with so much going on because of all those casks in there. Going up the makeup, it's a really complex whiskey and 25 years of maturation as well. So there's a mixture of ages, but there's some really old stuff. I seem to remember, I'm just going to try and pick my notes. There's some really old stuff, there's some younger stuff that Switch White hasn't got an age statement, but I know there's some really old stuff in here.
Cask delicious.
It always very popular. Dalmore sells out pretty damn quickly. Never a surprise.
Let's see who the winner is. John B. Congratulations, John.
Congratulations, John. We've got 3 more still to get through, Alex.
Let's whip through them, Dave. What have we got coming up next?
We have a trio of Middleton pot still whiskies. So this is a Middleton. We've already been to Redbreast, which was from the Middleton distillery. This is under the Middleton brand name. This is 3 very rare whiskies. So this is a very rare 22, a very rare 23, and a very rare 24. So this is a collection of their latest very rare releases. Cost
very
you
rare.
£200 a bottle, around £200 a bottle generally. So these are annual releases that the master distiller delves into the distillery's warehouse looking for something spectacular to put under there, very rare, and sell it as a limited release. So it's been picked up by the cellar master sort of thing, going, yeah, we want that one. I want that one. Yeah.
Fantastico. Let's see who this rare winner is.
Let's get this way. So this will be triple distilled pot still, Irish pot still whiskey. It'll be lovely.
Legacy. Congratulations.
And with this little prize here, you'll be able to tell how the warehouse manager, the master blender, the master distiller was feeling on each of these, because he's going to taste different things in each one of these.
Oh, yeah. Let us know what you think, David. Which year was better? Which did you enjoy more?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see which one you felt was the best.
What's up next?
Oh, we've got 82 years of whiskey to talk through now. 82 years of whiskey, almost as old as me. Right, the first one we've got coming up is from the Benromach distillery. They're both from Speyside. Speyside is where most of the distilleries, Scottish distilleries, sit. Although that's changing, the demographic is starting to change, and all these new distilleries from all around the outside of Speyside is coming into operation. But there is a good 50 distilleries in Speyside. Benromach is one of those ones that we almost lost. It was a workhorse distillery in the old days. It closed down for a long time, and then it was bought by Gordon and MacPhail as their first distillery. And so this is stuff that they probably had in their warehouses when they used to buy new make spirit, and they've released it as a 40-year-old because they didn't start operating the distillery until the late 80s, I don't think. So I think this will be absolutely spectacular. This was just over 1,000 bottles. To buy one of theirs, it cost you well over £2,000 a bottle. It will be beautiful. Old Benromach is spectacular. Let's
see who the winner is. The sun's coming in through my window too, which could be
mine too.
Yeah, finally. John F. Congratulations.
Congratulations, John. That 40-year-old Benromach. And don't forget, we want to see those pictures. That 40-year-old Benromach will be heading its way to you. Okay, the last one in our list today.
It's a biggie.
It's the 42-year-old Glenfarclas. Yes, 42-year-old from 1977. 1977, the year after the long hot summer. You know, the long hot summer, I don't think they made a lot of whiskey in 1976 because of the long hot summer. There was a lot of distilleries that had to close down, I remember.
Oh,
Didn't have enough water running. And this distillery doesn't have any mains water running to it at all. Nothing.
Really? How do they get the water? Spring, river water?
They're straight out of the spring off the mountains, yeah. They have no direct running water at the Glenfarclas, not at the distillery, not at the visitor centre, and none of the cottages around. They all run off of the spring water that comes off the mountain.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? That's sort of a dream, but there we go. What to expect from this bottle?
This over £4,000 a bottle. This is rare as old stuff like this. Definitely one to savor with you.
Very classic as well. The packaging looks very timeless.
Yes, Glenfarclas have been in the same family for generations, the Grant family. 42 years in a single fourth fill Oloroso, so it won't be overly woody. So it's been used, the cask that had sherry in it before has been used several times. So if we put this into a new sherry cask and left it for 40 years, it would be like eating pencils. It'd be so woody. But because this had been used several times, it's going to be a much lighter style of big sherry. It won't be that big, thick, opaque sherry. It will be spectacular. I'm convinced on that.
Let's find out who the winner is so we can ask them to send us their thoughts on it as well.
Absolutely. Let's this is the big one.
Here's the big one. Last one for this week. H.
Nut. Is that nut?
Nut.
Nut.
Couldn't.
Nut. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that, actually, sir.
Apologies if we pronounce it wrong as well.
Yeah, if I look at that entire, it'd be nut. Like I said, I'm meant to be learning French, but I still keep thinking. I still think in Thai.
Well, congratulations! You have won a
congratulations.
Fantastic bottle, and we can't wait to see a photo if you want to share it with us.
Oh, we'd love to see you sharing it in next to a cat with a hat.
Cat with a hat.
A dog
cat
with
a hat. Oh, well, that's it. That's it for this week.
There we are. We'll be back next week, I guess.
Same time next week.
I know it feels like a Monday today.
I've got no idea what day it is today. It does feel like a Monday. I guess it kind of is a Monday, but also it kind of feels like a Thursday. Maybe. I don't know what day it is.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for playing along. I hope your winners are all very happy. Sorry you couldn't all win prizes. Let us know what you're spending your £100 voucher on, you lucky person. Do send us your photos, and do look at the Master of Malt Competitions page, because there's lots more going up there as we're emptying the warehouse and trying to find some little gems in there.
Fantastic whiskey for fantastic prices.
Same time next week.